I never understand their mindset, bro. Because you expect a black man to be traditional. I would never understand this, G. And I'm talking about the ones that live their life so goddamn free. They don't live under God. They don't live their life under God. They don't know what God look like. They don't know what he smell like. None. And they got all this nerve to talk about conservative values and da-da-da-da-da and da-da-da-da-da. And mind you, this is coming out of a mouth of a woman who raising 4 different households up under one roof.
I'm headed wrong. You didn't have second thoughts. Now you're a single mom. Now you're a single mom. Stay pregnant. Ain't no good man, but these bitches stay pregnant. Ain't no good man, but these bitches stay pregnant. Ain't no good man, but these bitches stay pregnant. Yeah.
What is going on, YouTube? It is your boy Ron back with another video. If you're new to the platform, welcome to the tribe. By the end of this video, I hope you subscribe. Got a video for you guys of a young lady who is going off. She seems to have noticed the hypocrisy in the dating community that a lot of men have been speaking up about here in recent years. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get to it. I'm going to go ahead and let her cook. She snapped.
I will never understand the mindset of a liberal black woman, especially the one that got sons. I never understand their mindset, bro. Because you expect a black man to be traditional. I will never understand this, G. And I'm talking about the ones that live their life so goddamn free. They don't live under God. They don't live their life under God. They don't know what God look like. They don't know what he smell like. None. And they got all this nerve to talk about conservative values and da-da-da-da-da and da-da-da-da-da. And mind you, this is coming out of a mouth of a woman who raising 4 different households up under one roof. But you sitting up here complaining about black men not being traditional. But you don't like conservative values. That does not make sense to me. What the fuck do y'all think conservative mean? A motherfucker that dressed properly? No. Conservatives live their life under God. They live their life by the book, the Bible. And if that's something you don't understand, you need a long, hard look in the goddamn mirror, bro. The confusing thing is that y'all got this culture of baby mama, baby daddy shit, right? All the women got like 3, 4, 5 baby daddies, 6 kids, right? And I'm talking about the wildest ones, okay? I ain't talking about every single last one. I'm talking about the wildest ones, all right? The ones that think they can do whatever the fuck they want without no consequences, right? These bitches got 3, 4, 5 baby daddies, right? Taking care of 6, 7, 8 kids in one house, right? You got literally 4 or 5 different households under one roof, bitch. But you sitting up here complaining about a nigga not being a traditional man, a nigga that don't take care of his kids, a nigga that's not a man of God. You want that in your life. But you, yourself, had children before marriage. Bro, it is a reason why they say, do not have sex before marriage, not just kids. Do not have sex before marriage.
I guess this is why I never really dove deep when it comes to the difference between a liberalist and a conservative. But the more that I'm starting to cover this, I really come to the conclusion that it seems like liberals are just people that still want the benefits of being conservative while not being conservative themselves. That seems to be the gist of what a liberal is, based on what I've been seeing a lot of people complain about, as well as just pattern recognition from what I'm seeing. Because I've even covered videos of people literally admitting that they're liberal and they want a man that's liberal but conservative at the same time. So it's like, it's one of those things again where, it's kind of like how women always say they want to take down the patriarchy when in reality they really don't. They just, because they want to keep all the things that they benefit from as far as the patriarchy goes. like chivalry and shit like that, being a gentleman, all these things that women complain that they don't see enough now anymore. And part of the reason why is because it's a different climate now. That's just what it is. I mean, and this is the dating field that women have created. I don't know. In my opinion, I think when it comes to the America, where we're at the point of no return as far as traditional values go, because you got to understand we have gone so far the other way that traditional values are being demonized, being villainized, or and in some cases being executed. Rest in peace, Charlie Clerk. Yeah, I'm like, it's that bad.
What's making dating so difficult is that women are still unknowingly perpetuating patriarchal ideas when they want a more modern relationship. So I don't care if you want a traditional relationship or if you want a modern day one, but the problem is when you come with such high expectations, wanting both. So a lot of women break the mold of traditional households or dynamics. Like, I'm the boss ass bitch, I have my own business, I make my own money, I have my own opinions. That is great. You have broken the mold. You better be giving potential partners the same grace. So you're probably not going to be as feminine as women were in the past. So you better be okay with the men you might be dating not being as masculine as they were, because the expectations that people have with men being financial providers and being able to lead in relationships and be gentlemen and have this chivalrous behavior, those are all ideas and concepts created and perpetuated by the patriarchy. Probably more positive ones, but what people are doing is that they're nitpicking what they like and don't like and treating it like it's a buffet. It's not a buffet, because if you make $300,000 a year, you don't need a man to make more money. You can desire a man to make more money, and that's okay. But you cannot hold men to a standard that you yourself do not meet. And so if you want them to be more traditional and you're not traditional, it is hypocritical. Men have become more passive and more feminized than they have in the past because the conditions aren't set up for them to succeed as easily as they used to. The common man cannot support an entire family off of an average income. It's just not possible. And so while women were developing more skill sets, developing more masculine traits, men were kind of getting a reality check where, oh shit, I am being invited to a level of masculinity that hasn't been required before because the bar has been risen. So a lot of men are struggling to step up and meet those expectations. But if you don't want a traditional life, if you don't want to be a trad wife, that is totally okay. The old paradigm hasn't completely eroded yet. A lot of people still want that, and that's fine. But if you don't want that, you need to be able to adjust your expectations to something new. Relationships aren't going to look like what you're used to. There's a lot of conditioning that women don't know they still have that are perpetuating these things that they claim they don't believe in and that they don't want. There's a lot of modern day feminists still being provided for by a man. Those actions aren't aligning with the belief system. And there's a lot of hyper independent, business babes that want more traditional setup, but they have a hard time delegating decisions or letting go of control and being able to be more flexible. So when it comes to modern day dating, you better know yourself, because it requires a lot of knowing yourself and identifying your strengths and weaknesses. Modern day relationships looks like, hey, I'm really good in this area, so I will make decisions in this area. You're really good in this area, so you make decisions in that area, and then we'll come together for the rest. You need to be able to know yourself, though. You need to be able to be independent, but also emotionally available to have those conversations. Because what people tend to do is the moment a partner brings something up that requires them to change, they will summon irrelevant, illogical arguments out of thin air. Oh no, you're trying to control me. You're trying to suppress me. I'm an independent woman. Oh wait, you better be providing for me. The next day they're like, oh, you better be providing for me and you better be doing X, Y, Z. So they're manipulating and they're weaponizing old traditional setups to modern day dating. There is no consistency. this is why I'm saying know yourself. Because this whole like whiplash thing that you're doing to manipulate someone to not have to change, to not have to decide, is only making you both miserable. A lot of people come into relationships thinking they need things that they don't. We actually have very little needs from another person. We have a lot more desires, but we're calling our desires needs. And that's just not the case.
I'm gonna be 100 with you. All of that sounds good, but it ain't even about knowing themselves, ma'am. They know themselves, and they know that they want the best of both. That's why they're over here trying. That's why it doesn't seem like they're being consistent. When in reality, they are being consistent. They're consistently contradicting themselves. Y'all let me know what you thought about this. If you're new to the platform, please subscribe, OGs. I appreciate the love and support. Make sure y'all hit that bell notification. That way y'all know what I'm uploading. Hit the like button because that's what the algorithm and helps me reach a broader audience. Also look out for the travel vlog channel, as well as the live show channel. Both links are in the description. Until the next video, y'all. Deuces.